Why, hello, and welcome back, once again, to Twomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. Today, Ursula Downs and Leo Anderson continue their descent into some sort of cave beneath the mouth of Kinyan. That's right, this is Heart of the Elders, Scenario 5B of the Forgotten Age campaign in the Arkham Horror LCG, and I mentioned two names back there because I am not playing alone. These are not-so-solo playthroughs because today I am joined by special guest star, The Crosshair.
Oh.
Hello! How goes?
It goes.
It's going. I understand. This is not directly related, but I'm sitting here. I've got a little can of beer. It's very little. It's very refreshing, but it is currently sweating. Is the sort of the hotness, the heat here in Montreal?
Yeah, it's slightly chilly here, and I have a tall can of Bonkero, which is like a hard cider thing.
Slightly cool, you say? I'd offer to switch, but I know that that's not your jam.
Yeah, I prefer this one.
No. You can keep your own weather, Scott. That'll be fun. Rock Pants is here. Hello, Rocky P. Thank you, Rock Pants. I really appreciate it. It actually is supposed to cool down early next week here, which I'm just hoping it just does, and just that's how it is forever. Cools down forever. It's been a minute. We haven't played. We didn't play last week, or
No.
the week before, and then the week before that. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, Crosshair. But the week before that was Beltane special event.
True.
Witches Get Stitches was my sort of unofficial nickname. Witches Don't Need Stitches was my unofficial nickname for that scenario.
Which went horribly.
I was gonna say, now that we've had some time to reflect on it, what do you think? Horrible, just it was honestly horrible.
Subscriber.
Thank you very much, Rock Pants. Much appreciated, as it always is by members of this community. Would you like a dance for your subscription, or you just let me know in the comments? We're gonna be good. Otherwise, yeah, what more do I have to say here? So that was a disaster, but it was a really fun scenario. I feel like the mystic curse, blasting magic type characters were really fun, Crosshair.
Yeah, and they might return later.
I hope so.
Who knows?
Who knows, indeed. There's definitely some scenarios that would, I think, really, really work there. You could make silly noises if that's okay. No problem, Crosshair. My apologies. There'll be more of that, Rocky. You just stay tuned. Okay, I say we get into it because I don't have much more to report. We have to catch people up on where we were. I gotta catch myself up on where we were. But I think we're ready to get into it. Let's jump in. Let's get doomed. Click. Hey, here we are. Welcome back to the board. Here we are. Oh, yeah, we've got Ursula and Leo here at the mouth of Kinyan. We're gonna have to. Well, let's maybe go back, Crosshair. Of course, the last time that people saw this scenario streamed, they would have caught one ending. Naturally, the game told us we had to replay the scenario, so naturally, Crosshair and I replayed it, a couple of times off stream to make sure that we did. But yeah, unfortunately, that recording it didn't work. We weren't able to upload it, so there's no proof.
Yeah, real shame.
It is a real shame. But what we can do is catch everybody up on what the ending of Scenario 5A, Heart of the Elders, was. Resolution 1. Are you ready for this? Swallowing your fear, you enter the cavern. That's it. That was the resolution.
Go.
Okay. It so in terms of mechanics between these two scenarios, this is very unusual to have like a two-parter like this. It's very unusual because they come in packs. It's just a bit odd. Record the jungle watches, and then record the names of each card with Vengeance X. So instead, actually, what I did is I left them in the victory display with vengeance. If you'll recall, Crosshair, Leo did a huge number on a bunch of bad boys last scenario.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all these.
I racked up 6 vengeance.
6 vengeance. It's wild. Yeah, like that's I think that's a lot, personally. It's not bad. We're obviously going for a high vengeance run at this point, right? That's definitely intentional.
True.
Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X. I recorded that because then it says you may not spend experience or alter your dex. So you have to immediately proceed to 5B. I would say 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later is pretty immediate. So yeah, exactly. So Ursula and Leo are ready. I think we're all set. We're going to read the introduction here, talk a little bit about setup if we haven't done it, and then just make sure to read our agenda and our act before getting into the meat and potatoes, as they say. This is scenario 5B, Heart of the Elders. You descend down miles of steep, cold stone. The tunnels are chokingly narrow at first, filled with rubble and detritus. Finally, you reach level ground, and the cavern's true nature reveals itself to you. Hello, Thelia. Welcome to Twombed. I'm joined today by special guest star, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. I always use that as an opportunity to have a little sip.
Yeah,
exactly. The cavern's true nature reveals itself before you. It is as though there were an entire world below the surface. The cavern's ceiling is like a stone curtain of sky above you. Even more vast and terrifying are the endless depths below, beyond the edges of stone chasms and archaic bridges. On all sides, this underground realm seems to extend beyond the boundary of your sight. You wonder just how far it goes. Perhaps the entirety of the known surface of the Earth is but the top layer of another world. Da-na.
hello, Earth.
Yikes. So we are in a giant cavern, and there's apparently like a whole other Earth worth of... I'm thinking like Blackreach from Skyrim. That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. Thelia, I'm sorry you missed Drew Crew. We had a blast, but it's super cool that you're here now. Welcome. So our setup...
And congrats to the nephew.
Yes, very big congrats. May I ask what kind of graduation? There are many kinds of graduating, as it were. I'm just curious, you know. I think though the setup is done. I'll just have a quick look though. Put the Mouth of Kenyan into play. Add the cards. Right, so the vengeance points are already in the display. Create the exploration deck. Done. Poisoned, done. Okay. High school. Lovely, Thelia. Lovely. That's great. Well, congrats. Okay, we're almost there, Cross. I'm going to read our agenda and our act.
Go.
Agenda 1A, The Lonely Caverns. Though much of this cavern system is natural and untouched by humans, you are stunned to find, surprise, signs of an ancient civilization that once inhabited the area. Action. If there are no clues on your location, explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. The difference here is that it says, if there are no clues on your location. So we have to get all the clues before we can go anywhere. Annoyingly.
Well, yeah.
That's kind of crappy. Forced. When this agenda advances, do not remove Doom from locations in play. 7. Act 1A.
So what I'm...
sorry?
Yeah, what I'm hearing is don't put Doom on locations.
Correct. And I'm willing to guarantee that there's a card that's like, draw 3 encounter cards or add a Doom to your location. Just garbage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. We're going to see how it goes, right? Act 1A, Cavern of the Forgotten Age. The vast underground caverns of Kinyan are cold and all too quiet. Scattered, forsaken ruins lie undisturbed along the path to the nexus of Nikai. What happened in this ancient and forgotten place? Were these ruins once occupied by humans or by a species far, far older? 6 clues to advance. That's 3 per investigator. But we can do that at any time. Before we look at the Mouth of Kenyan, I want to draw everyone's attention, of course, to the glorious Doomcano. Down here, far beneath the surface, we have the Doomcano that is made of Doom and is launching resources into the sky. This is fucking glorious.
Some of my best work.
Some of my best work. Well, I can't wait to see your other best work, which will be murdering snakes. I assume is the plan we're going to see.
Yeah, it's what I do.
It is indeed what Leo does. I feel like Ursula is just, she's just chomping at the bit to figure out what's going on. They're looking for the Nexus of Nikai, right? Because not that Iktaka and what's his name? Alexander? No. Alejandro. Alejandro. They're not with them per se. They're not like we're not working alongside them. But they are both quite anxious to discover more about the ancient civilization of the Etzli, and also I think Iktaka's talking a lot about something, the relic of ages, which was stolen. We don't know what it does, but something about time and things have come unstuck. There's something we need to do here, that is for sure.
Yeah, I think we lost the relic 2 times now, or 3 times.
Honestly, that sounds about right, Crosshair, I gotta tell you. That does not surprise me one bit. Yeah, that one scenario, we did everything else except we were 1 action away from the relic, right? I remember?
Yeah.
That was a great
the first one we barely got the relic.
Yeah, and then just barely got out. Well, we didn't quite get out of there. The Mouth of Kinyan is a 2-shroud, 2-clue location. It says, action, check your supplies. If you have a map, look at the top 2 cards of the exploration deck, discard each treachery, and shuffle the exploration deck. Even the enormous size of the cavern entrance pales in comparison with the vastness of the depths below. Hello, RJ Cody. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Just checking if either of us have a map. Ursula, of course, turns to Leo and is like, well, I didn't bring a map. Why would you need one of those? You don't have one, do you?
I brought rope.
Oh, okay.
Pocket knife, maybe?
Well, I don't quite think that the pocket knife's gonna do the same thing as a map, but
I can stab at a map.
Well, if I make a map, Mr. Anderson, I'll be sure to let you stab it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we won't lose it again.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Ursula's definitely giving them is he okay? The great question by RJ Cody: why is there a Doomkano? Does the artist want to speak to the artist's work?
Well, the better question is, why isn't there a Doomkano on the table at every campaign?
Bam, RJ. Roasted. No, honestly, it's glorious. I love it to death. And I probably will love it to death. I'll try not to touch these resources. Are we ready to jump in? I feel like I remember how to play.
I think so, and I'll check when I forget something.
Yes, and I will make sure to, before you start drawing your opening hand, I need to make sure that the hiding is default. Good, done. Okay, well, we're ready to get to it, so let's draw our opening hand, and let's get doomed. Whee!
Yay!
Yay!
5 cards.
Yes, I get to draw 6 because I'm special. That's what
Me.
Ooh. Wow, I do not like most of this. That's a great starting card. Let's honestly, I'm putting it basically all back.
Oh my
God. Whee! Okay.
Yes.
It's a bit better.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just redraw 1.
Ooh, that's good.
Yep. It seems good.
Seems good to me. Okay, what's my character? No, I'm just kidding. Ursula Downs the Explorer. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't mind, you know how it is with me. I'm going to. Yeah, Ursula is, of course, immediately excited to she's chomping at the bit, but you can't just rush into a cave of this size. You know, there's dangers everywhere, and she wants to make sure she's got everything sorted before she does. So the first thing she's going to do, make sure she has her trusty camera that she's been using this whole time to try to record the venture and be able to have something to return to the Miskatonic Museum with. Second action, it's time to investigate this location. Ursula, hello to Puka Jutsu and the Raiders. Welcome to
Hello,
Twoomed. Ponies! Yes, we've got the crosshair here, and it's morphin' time. Oh man, I miss the Power Rangers. Saber-toothed tiger! Oh, I know it. People are. Well, you're there, crosshair. You know what's up. People are yelling Power Ranger stuff in the chat. It's fab. Pterodactyl. Okay. I'm getting back into it. Sorry. Welcome to the Raiders. Thank you so much. Yes, Rocky. I'm so excited you're all here and you're all suiting up. I'll be green. Ready? That's a classic reference. Okay. Sorry, Crosshair. I'm going to finish my turn for you, okay?
No hurry.
No rush, buddy. Before Ursula can progress into the cabin, she's going to get her bearings here. She's got her camera. She's going to see if she can deduce the best way down by sort of examining the carving, see if there's like stairs that might have been tread more than others. I have 4 intellect plus 1 from deduction is 5 to 2, and if I succeed, I'm going to grab both of these clues, which will open us up. Oh, that's a big no. So that's a -5. Little rough around the edges. I think I'm gonna try that again though. No, please get in there, Rocky. So yeah, Ursula is. What can I say? Actually, do I want to write yet? I guess I'll ask Hare. Does Leo feel like? Does Leo have like a turn of setup to do still?
Yeah, basically Leo is gonna do his usual thing and just get ready.
His usual
and it's gonna take a moment, so...
Okay, I see. All right, well, then last action, instead of trying to get these clues again, I'm gonna... instead, Ursula's going to consult her handy-dandy dream diary, Dreams of a Madman. She's managed to interpret her dreams, and she's hoping that it will help her move through this cave system that she's never seen, although perhaps she did see it in her dreams. Over to you, Leo Anderson.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Leo turns into Elvis for a moment. First thing first, Leo looks at the cave and then just puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles, and the trusted old Scruffy comes running along.
Scruffles.
And that was 3, so yay!
Yay, Scruffles. Here, I'll give everyone in chat a good idea of Scruffles.
Yeah.
Good dog.
I should rename my dog. Because I have the technology to make a new card.
It's very true. That could be fun, actually.
I'm gonna save that for my last action.
Fancy.
And since that costs that much, sorry, I'm thinking aloud.
Oh, no, please.
First action, Leo is just gonna check his wallet that he has his resources with him.
His wallet!
And then he's gonna check his wallet again.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure that he has all the resources he needs. And then finally he's gonna go rummaging in his backpack.
Oh, it's just 1. I think you had bought the...
Yeah,
the level 2
True.
version.
So yeah. Leo is just gonna rummage through his backpack, which means I'm gonna go through 12 of my cards and pick out 3 item or supply cards. So
Right. Yeah, go. Yeah, no, go for it. I totally forgot, Crosshair. We could have made the new backpack and put it in the folder, but I forgot.
yeah, true. I forgot also. Nope.
None?
I'm just gonna go through them. There's one.
Item or supply
one.
cards. Yeah, okay. Phew. Phew. Wouldn't want you to whiff on a whole backpack journey.
There's one.
Ooh. 3, yeah.
This is a good backpack.
What's going inside?
Well, of course there's a 45 automatic. I'm just gonna leave them here.
On the side? Yeah, that seems like a good shout.
A decorated skull and some extra supplies.
That goddamn skull.
It's gonna come in handy.
Oh, of course, yeah. Ursula is very much curious about this mysterious stranger who just happened to wander into her life in this part of the world, who still has his dog, who still mostly has his wits about him, and just this horrible sense of like needing to, like needing blood.
Yeah, and basically having more weapons than a small army, but
she definitely gives him a look, and maybe even a, so where did you get those things anyway?
Trade secret.
Well, you'll
People
keep your
leave
secrets and I'll
stuff
keep mine.
around. But yeah, you do you. I'm just gonna get ready for the inevitable onslaught of snakes and cultists and whatever.
Well, you don't think there's gonna be snakes in here, do you, Leo? She's like peering down the hall, like trying to see if there's anything.
There's been snakes everywhere else.
Very true. It is the upkeep phase, so we'll ready everything. I'm really disappointed I didn't grab those clues. That would have made a big difference, I think. But we'll draw a card and gain a resource, and we'll move into the fun phase.
Fun phase.
Fun phase. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite unhappy about that, but that's okay. Well, I'll try to clear it next turn. 1 doom goes on the agenda, and we each draw an encounter card. I will start. Deep Dark. Put Deep Dark into play next to the agenda. All the lights go out. No more than 1 clue may be discovered from each location by each investigator each round. Okay, well, there goes my idea. Discard a copy of Deep Dark at the end of the round. So, a breath of wind rushes in through the open cavern behind, and as the lights start to go down, it becomes very difficult to see in the cavern.
Have I ever told you that I don't do good in tight spaces?
Ursula's like, what? No. What do we have here?
Leo just remembers all the snakes and stuff he killed, and how the old legends say that Yig will curse one if they kill too many of his children, but he just has to shake it off.
That is so annoying.
Put Curse of Yig into play in your threat area. Okay.
Hi.
You get -1 fist, -1 health, and gain the serpent trait. So basically Leo is turning into a snake. He's poisoned and he's turning into a snake. Test 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each vengeance point in the victor display. And how many vengeance points did we have?
There are currently 6.
Let me count.
Oh, please, no.
Yeah.
You should count for yourself.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a test 8 difficulty to get rid of this.
Given,
All right.
yeah,
I guess
given
I'm a snake now.
I was gonna say, given how many like negative modifiers there are in the bag, like you'd have to dump a bunch of wheel icons into it, and even then, like I don't know. It's that's rough. That's
Wait,
really tough.
uh, I have a way of dealing with it, but it means that I can't draw anything negative.
Oh,
So it's up to luck at that point.
yeah, it
But
really
yeah,
is.
I can basically afford the damage and health loss
Okay.
more than you.
Yes, that is definitely true. We're back into the investigation phase. Because of the darkness, we can't discover more than one clue each per round, which kind of sucks, but, you know, we can see how that goes down. Do you have a preference, Leo? Do you want to take off into the darkness, or should I start here?
I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do. So you go.
Totally fine. Yeah, 100%. Ursula is going to, because of the darkness, she's not going to be able to push forward too much at this moment in time. But the time has come to attempt to investigate further. I'm going to commit my essence of the dreams of the madman. Oh, it's the popo. Okay, so I get 2 wild. Takes me up to 6 intellect to try to get this clue. 6 to 2. Huge success this time, not the turn where it mattered, so I'll take this clue, which is just fine. I can't discover more than 1 per round. So,
Yeah.
This round anyway. So instead, Ursula will, of course, go and find her good friend Malison, who came along. He took his separate transportation here, and she's not sure quite yet what Dr. Bill is working on. She knows that it has something to do with these Etsley artifacts, but, you know, every time she questions him about it, he just goes like, I'm getting much closer. I'm getting closer, I promise. But I'll definitely keep this for now. And then last action, real boring. I think I'm just going to take a resource. Boom. Over to you.
Over to me. All right.
All right.
Leo just looks at William and goes, Bale, and nods.
Ursula kind of like, you two know each other?
Not really. Nor do I care to.
Just for no reason. Fabulous.
Oh, all right. God damn it. Fine. There goes that plan. Anyway.
Oh.
Well, Leo is just gonna look into his backpack and pull out the decorated skull. Look at it for a moment. Ponder how he got here into the jungle in a hole in the ground.
And where he even got this relic from in the first place, really. It's so beautiful.
I'll tell you one day.
Okay.
And after he pulls the skull out, he also pulls out a 45 automatic.
A classic. The immediate follow-up to a decorated skull. A gun.
Yeah. As one does.
This one does.
And he just loads it and like, yeah, okay. Yeah, looking quite good. I just have this terrible feeling, like my skin is crawling, and I just have to think about it for a moment. And I'm gonna try to get rid of the curse of Yig.
Okay. It's a bold. That's a bold move.
That's 8 on 4, but I'm gonna commit unexpected courage. He's like, you got this, Leo. You've gone through worse.
I'll give you this Eureka as well, which you can search for a card if you. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. +1. I hope that helps.
Yeah, true. That actually helps if I actually succeed. So that's 3, 7 against 8. Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. 3 plus 4, that's 7.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you may
Do
as
I
well
have
try to
any...
clear it, right? Unless you have anything else, I suppose.
No.
No.
That is it. Yeah. 8 on 7. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hair!
Let's go.
What is this? What is this madness?
Leo doesn't believe in curses. Okay, so...
Incredible.
Okay, first I'm gonna search my top 3 cards for an ally asset. Let's just see me pull that out of the bag also.
Yeah, why not? Right out of the backpack. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Shouldn't be looking.
Well, I can check, but... Oh. Actually.
Incredible. I cannot believe that. I'm sitting here going like, what are we, 2 out of 15 or something? Just insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw Mitch Brown. Okay. That goes there also.
And then once you've shuffled, the investigator performing this test, yeah, exactly, searches the top 3 for a card and draws it, your choice, which is nice. I think. I will not look. Sorry.
And there's Dario.
Damn, he really wants to come to the jungle. Our friend Dario.
Yeah. Dario is a new face to Leo, but oh, that went well.
I love that he just went, you know what, Leo? No snakes. You've got this, and just shook off a curse.
Yeah, like unexpected courage and now I understand. If I don't believe I'm a snake, I'm not a snake.
Yeah, I'm not a real snake. I mean, that was pretty impressive. As we enter upkeep, draw a card and gain a resource. That's okay.
Oh, that's cool also.
And deep dark goes away, thankfully, which hopefully means we can start to, zhuzh up our investigations here and try to get the heck out of here.
I'm just using up all my luck at the start.
Yeah, well, when we need it, right? As the darkness lifts slightly, Ursula manages to light a torch, and they're still kind of looking around, trying to find the right stairwell down into the cavern. I placed a doom on the agenda, and it's time to draw some encounter cards. Is it gonna be bad? Uh-oh. Oh, peril. I have to look at it myself.
Peril.
Oh. Ugh. Oof. I don't want to drop my clue for this. So I'm putting Ancestral Fear in the victory display. The torches illuminate on the walls images of horrific beasts that seem to be depicted as living in the caves below them. A shudder courses through Ursula's veins.
Yeah, we already got 6 vengeance. What's another?
I kind of, at that point it's like, well, it's too much, it's like, I'm just going to keep adding it. Yeah, that was me though. That was all I had to do. Oh wait, no, hang on. Did it also, hang on. Did it have Surge? I don't believe it. It had Surge too. I have to, oh my God. Here we go. I also have to do this. Oh.
Peril.
Okay. Yeah, it's Ursula disappears out of sight just for a moment, and you hear a scuffling of feet against rock. Woof. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Hey, and you hear her voice from further across the way. Hey, I think I found another way across. She manages to leap over the pit, and not fall in. So, nice.
Ah, the pit of ants.
Pit of ants!
My turn.
Yay! Don't draw anything bad.
What? Poisonous spore.
Oh. You smell that, Leo?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this. You handle this one.
What? What the heck? Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a peril. Yeah. I'm gonna take the one resource because the effect is gonna be the same.
That's, you know what? That's a free resource for you. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So, Ursula instead, Leo's basically like, hey, come look at this.
Yeah.
Horrible stench floats off from the fungi in the cavern. This is similar to the stuff that she saw outside. At the end of the round, each investigator at the location who is poisoned takes 2 horror. If you're not poisoned, get poisoned. In other words, we are getting the F out of here. We must.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, we absolutely have to, says me. I mean, I'd rather not be poisoned, so I guess that's the game plan.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with it.
Into the investigation phase. Okay. I
guess you're gonna go first and try to get us out of here, and then I'll come in if we can't.
Exactly. That's exactly the idea. I'm going to attempt to clear this location for us so that we can, so I can at least explore one place, and then you can move there if you don't feel like exploring another location. So with the spores kind of leaking some sort of toxic fume, Ursula covers her nose and her mouth, takes her torch, and is going to move further down into the cavern. I'm spending this Essence of the Dream to be 6 on 2. Oh, Elder Sign. Oh, okay. +1, and you may move, but I can't move because there's nowhere to move to yet. That's okay, though. I'll still take it. So I'll take the clue. Second action, I'm going to explore, and I'm going to hope, Hare, that I'm going to explore successfully either this action or next. We're looking for yellow, blue, or green. Nope. Yes! So I get to move and investigate right away, but it might say something, so I'm going to see what it says. Check your supplies. If no investigator has a map, place additional clues on Dark Hollow. The throat of the cavern extends for miles, and you cannot help but feel as though you are descending into the belly of a great beast. So it gets an extra 2 clues, unfortunately, because I don't have no map. Who would have thought?
Well, it's a good thing, right?
I mean, extra clues is a good thing, but clearing it, like being able to explore from here, is now harder because we have to get all the clues off.
Yeah, true.
That's okay. I'm still gonna I get a free investigate after I move, so I'm gonna try to get at least a couple of these off here. 5 to 2, 5 to 3. Let's make it 6. So Ursula is already off into this other cave, looking for something. It's dark. There's no indication that there's any individuals that like live here or have been here in ages. Nice. Okay, cool. Done. So I'm going to grab 2 clues off this location. That feels good. Okay, and I will end my turn having opened up something.
Yeah, we need 6 clues, so if you clear that location, we can advance straight away.
And then we can see what it does.
So Leo is just putting on his backpack and scratching scruffles, and then he hears some rumbling from behind him.
Uh-oh.
As Mitch comes along, like, Leo looks at Mitch and goes, "God damn it, you're late." And Mitch looks back at Leo and goes, "Well, you're old."
I like their relationship, these two.
And after Mitch joins them, Leo just points at the dark hollow that Ursula ran off to, as she does, and they just follow behind her. And Leo's like, "Look who I found! It's Mr. Brown."
Oh, Mr. Brown, excellent. 3 heads are better than 1. And she's like still looking for carvings on the walls. She like barely notices you're there. Oh, do you still have that dog? That's 3.5 heads, right?
Just a small.
Yay.
Well, since Mitch joined, he also brought along some extra resources.
Oh, that's
in
nice
the
of him.
form of a emergency cache.
Oh, what a cachet.
And I'll be dumping my backpack as well. Like, hey, this is empty. And just tosses it away.
1 bottle of water, 1 granola bar, 1 gun, and 1 decorated skull.
Yeah, like, I don't need this.
What else do you need?
And just as they're settling in, like, okay, what's the deal here? There's a voice that echoes from behind them, like, well, thought you could walk away from me? As a sharply dressed person joins the group.
Oh, who's this gentleman?
I am Dario Elamin. I am a investor, if you would.
I would.
I'm just here to ensure that my resources are spent wisely. None of that. Let's continue.
Ursula is like shocked that there are so many people here all of a sudden, because the original team was really just like her and Leo and Alejandro and Iktaka, but now there's like, it's positively crowded in here.
Yeah, there's Ursula and William and Scruffles and Mitch Brown and Dario.
Yeah, the others probably aren't too far behind either. So yeah, there's a whole expedition in here. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
We're feeling good. We got a lot of soak over there on your side. Anyway, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That a couple of meat shows never hurt anyone.
That is definitely true. Okay, upkeep done as we move back into the mythos phase. There's no doom on locations yet. We are at a 3 out of 7. I don't know what happens, obviously. I don't... Oh, whoops, I didn't make the exploration deck again. Okay, as we...
So yeah, I just checked, but I have 13 health.
Wow. I mean, that's a stupid amount of health. And also not that, like, little sanity either, which is really good, just in case.
Yeah, 9 sanity also. So
pretty strong.
It's good 2 turns to start on.
I would say so. Yeah. Well, and you know what? And we've managed to make some progress. Oh, the poisonous spores go and disappear. We're discarding them, which is good. So now we can go back there if we want to. I'm going to draw my encounter card because that's how that works. Oh, it's a peril.
Just keep drawing those.
Okay. Ursula's torchlight flickers over the wall, and again, she sees what she thinks is sort of carvings in the wall. And as she moves closer, she realizes it is not a carving. It is flesh that has been dried and stuck to the wall, pasted to sort of make some sort of map. This is definitely an ill omen. We have to take a horror. Whoop. I'm going to put mine on Bill here.
I'll just take it. Actually, no. Dario doesn't like this place.
No.
He feels shivers going through his spine.
Oof. All right. That was me, though. There's an ill omen in this cavern, which does not feel very good, but there you have it.
Leo just looks at the ground at the cavern, and he looks at Dario and looks at Mitch and like, boys, let's go hunting.
Oh, yes.
We're going on the hunt. We're going
Oh,
on the.
we're going on the.
We're going on the hunt.
Yay!
Which means that I'll be looking at the top 9 encounter cards and drawing an enemy. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, I shouldn't say maybe. We don't know. Here, I'll move the exploration deck just so you don't get we don't get any mix up there, because that's just what we need is an extra enemy in the exploration deck.
Yeah, true.
Whoop.
Well, there's plenty of enemies here.
Yikes. No, thank you.
We could take the moment to look at what there is in the deck, of course.
I have seen some of these before. Like, we've seen some of them this scenario, so that's good at least. Like, we have a sense of what's coming up. Well, they'll be shuffled, but you know what I mean.
Snake pit, spores, ancestral evil. Okay. Nothing special.
Ooh, one of these. Okay.
One of these is the same as the other.
Yeah. One of them feels much worse, though.
Prey. What did prey mean? Oh yeah, it hunts the...
Yeah, it means if the enemy gets like a choice of who to engage for whatever reason or who to follow, it will hunt its prey first.
Oh, the Brood of Yeek gets +1 for each vengeance points. So it'll have 9 attack.
So yeah, Yig is how can I say this? Not pleased. That's Yig, the father of serpents, for those people keeping track at home.
Yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there. I think I'm gonna pull a Fang of Yig out of it.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I can't really handle 9 at the moment.
Weirdly, I understand. Ay. Anyway, that's good though.
Wee.
So you the on the hunt means what? Marching off down the hall and like calling for some sort of enemy or something?
Yeah, the group just looks at some of slither marks and look at the holes around the cave, and Leo just makes a couple of hand motions. There's something in that corner, and Fang of Yeek just slithers out of it. Goes, "You're next. I can smell the poison on you."
Ah, he's going. Look out, Leo. He's coming for you.
I know. I'm counting on it.
Yes, let's go.
All right.
Hey,
yeah,
good strong use of on the hunt, I would say.
Yeah, hopefully.
Are you? Would you like to start? I feel like you have a way forward here. You probably want to beat up the thing.
Yeah. Technically, it's gonna be Leo kills thing. Leo gets resources.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So basically, Leo is gonna pull out his foot. The snake. The short of it. So Leo has 4. With the automatic, it's gonna be a 5.
Ooh. I lost you there for a second. We're gonna see if we're able to have you back.
Yeah, there's a disconnect, so I'm gonna reconnect.
Oh, and I'm gonna save, because that's my cue to save here. We're going to call this Twound 5B mid scenario, just so I know where we're at. But I'll take this opportunity to say hello to Luke. Welcome to Twound. Happy to have you here. No problem missing a little bit. Obviously, we're just having a good time. Rocky P is correct. Hashtag save. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, basically Leo pulled out his gun and disconnected from reality.
Whoop. Yeah, exactly. Whoop. Just vanishes into thin air.
Leo is just gonna wink at Ursula and go, check this out. And he's gonna aim his 45, which is, as I was saying, +1, 5 against 3, 6 against 3, and a vicious blow on top of that. So 6 on 3. Please don't fail.
Hey!
That doesn't fail. So that deals 3 damage.
Wow.
And the Fang of Yeek's head explodes in a splatter of, well, whatever snakes have inside their heads. Probably goopy stuff.
Yeah, probably.
No victory points or stuff, so bye-bye.
Very good. I mean, that's just impressive.
Now, 1 shot, 1 kill.
Wow. I mean, just ridiculous.
As my second action, since there are no enemies around,
Not now.
Dario is just gonna be like, that'll make a nice story. Have some resources.
Here you go.
I'll add it on your kill tab.
I'm starting to think that maybe Dario is like hunting for like pelts or something. You know what I mean? Like he's a collector, but of stories, but also maybe of, I don't know, valuables and dead bodies or something. I don't know what the heck he's on about over here.
Yeah, basically he's hired Leo to do something, clearly. And as my last action, since I'm not really great at getting clues, but do you want me to try, or are you gonna do that?
You know, we gotta ask ourselves what's the failure possibility, right? Like, well, sorry, the elder things are -3, and if you fail, take a horror. There's no cultists and no tablets, so I think that's the worst case scenario. Other than, you know, like that would be failure as well, but
because I have 3 and the place has 3, so I'm gonna be drawing blind if I do. So maybe I'll just let you handle it and prepare for more stuff.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shine my decorated skull with the blood of my enemies.
Oh, a classic.
Take 1 resource and draw 1 card.
Not a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, Ursula is watching this all with a very keen eye. She's hoping that that was the last creature down here, although somehow she doesn't think so. Somehow we don't think so. Her dream diary has all sorts of scribbles as to caves and things, which she assumed referred to the Etzli ruins from before, but it seems to be much more akin to these dark hollows and so on. There's, you know, discussion of like what looks like an eye carved into rock, and then she sees that, and you know, she's going to try to use her essence to try to use her dream interpretation to see if she can find out more about this location. That puts me up to 6-3. Nice, I'll take it. That's 1 clue. I really want to grab this last one if I can, but I'll just take a couple actions to try. So Ursula's now just going to try to brute force her way through and see if they can find any way out of this hollow and any indication of where the nexus would be. Probably further down. she assumes. I have 4 intellect versus the 3 shroud of the location. That's less good. That's a -3, and I take a horror, which I will do.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. It's not great, but, it's going to be okay. Last action, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm 4 to 3. Nice. Okay, phew. She's cracked the case. She's got a nice flash photo of, in one tucked away corner, sort of almost behind a false cave wall, there's like this ornate decorated doorway that seems to lead somewhere very important. So I'll pull that last clue. We now have 6 clues. We're also out of actions. So,
So, did you do the crack the case?
Oh, yes, I did. I took my 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I actually forgot what it said, Crosshair. I thought it said gain X resources, but what it says is investigators at your location gain a total of X resources distributed as you wish. I actually don't need that many. I was just hoping to use it on a high shroud location. So I'll take 1 and I'll give you 2. I feel like you need them more than I do, just in the sense of, like, flamethrowers and such.
Yeah, I have some high cost stuff coming up, so thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. We've cracked the case for now. Let's head into upkeep, and then we'll keep moving forward here, see what we can do next round about this act. Draw a card, gain a resource. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad.
I'm really good at not drawing any weaknesses.
It's
because last.
I find it very funny, like in Tabletop Simulator, it's either all at the beginning or all at the end. Like, it's just how the randomization works, but maybe those are just the times you remember. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to place a 4th Doom on the agenda, but there's 1 on the Dark Hollow as well, which means we're up to 5 out of 7. We're getting there, but we're about to advance the act, so that feels pretty good. And I'm going to draw an encounter card. Creeping Poison. Each investigator who is poisoned takes a damage. And it surges.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I can take damage.
Damage is fine. So yeah, you'll have to take 1. But you already did. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Test agility 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each doom on your location. If you fail, take 2 damage. That's actually okay for me as well. A final mistake. This ornate door, Ursula starts to walk through it and then notices, hopefully just in time, the small, almost invisible needle points sticking out of the edge of the door at eye level. She's going to see if she can get out of the way in time. I have 4 agility. It's a 3 difficulty test. I'll commit Eureka to this to see if I can try to succeed. 5 to 3. Come on. Get out of there, Ursula! Oh. That sucks.
Okay.
So that's -3. So I'm going to take 2 damage, and I'm going to take a horror. I'm going to put it all on Will. Old Billy Mason. Sorry, Malison.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah, she does manage to get out of the way in time. Bill Malison does not. The almost invisible daggers pierce his skull, and he falls over, convulsing. He's not dead. He's just horribly, horribly injured, and he's carried off out of the cave.
He's not dead, but he's not fine.
He's not okay, is basically what's happening there. Yikes. That's really disappointing.
Let's see what else happens. Oh, joy.
Long sigh.
Snakes just can smell the poison in Leo's veins. And start crawling out of the woodwork, apparently. Put snake skirts into play in your threat area. If you are poisoned, which I am, snake skirts gain surge.
Snake surge gain scourge.
Yeah. Treat each of your non-weakness item assets as if its text box were blank.
Well,
At the end of the round, discard Sneak Scooch.
Snake Scourge.
Is the end of the round coming now or next turn?
It is at the end of the upkeep phase, so it is after this
Ah,
investigation.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
So basically, everything, all my items are empty. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So hopefully that
And
doesn't mess you up with this, whatever that is.
Pero.
Whoop. Oh. Is it really bad? Oh, I'll just have a little look-see at what's going on up there. Oh.
It just went into the exploration deck.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's fine then. That's fine, right? No big deal.
Yeah.
It's
Leo just looked to his side and was like, "Nah, nobody needs to know."
Yeah, it's future us's problem, right?
Yeah.
The investigation phase is about to begin. We could spend our clues now and see what's in store, and then kind of see what we need to do after that.
Might as well. I can't really. Well, I can't use my gun or my. Yeah, I can't use my gun, so I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this doesn't. Well, it's an act deck, so it probably isn't going to spawn an enemy. Probably.
Probably.
I'm spending the clues and I'm doing it. So thankfully they've got enough information now from this dark hollow that they're able to well, let's see what we learn. Act 1B, in circles. With very few landmarks to spot along the dark and lonely tunnels, you must rely on your wits and navigation skills to make your way forward without getting lost. If only you had an easy way to mark the places you've already visited. Osab is here. Osab says, nothing bad ever happens in Arkham-themed games. It's true, Osab.
Hello.
Hello, we've got the crosshair here, and welcome to Twoomed. We're right in the middle of advancing the act, so that's not bad. Shuffle Descent to Yoth into the exploration deck, which has now got an extra little something on it here. Whoop. I haven't looked at it. I don't know what it is. The lead investigator chooses one investigator to be the group's scout. That investigator checks their supplies. If the scout... I don't feel weird looking at what it does, right? Just in case. I mean... Also, I'm probably not going to ask the dude with the bum leg to be a scout.
True.
I might ask Mitch Brown. He seems to be in pretty good shape, but I'm going to ask myself.
Yeah.
If that's...
Can I play Mitch Brown instead?
Can I play Mitch Brown? Yeah, sure. You just get 2 additional ally slots and that's it. No, I'm just kidding. If the scout has chalk, you are able to avoid traveling in circles. The scout suffers no ill effects. So that's good. Yeah, basically I think what would happen is if we did not have chalk, there'd be extra clues placed on things and you'd have to move back and oh god, it's just this horrible walking in circles business.
So I was just reading the second part of it. If the scout does not have chalk, do this and that and that and that and those, and then do that and those things. If you do have chalk, carry on.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly. You're good. So, Act 2A, Descent into Dark. The deeper you... So, of course, Ursula is naturally... she's relatively intelligent, I think. A little flighty, but, not dumb. She's using the chalk that she brought to mark the cavern walls with various symbols to sort of indicate in what order they visited them and where approximately she thinks it is in relation to the original cavern. The deeper you descend into the cold darkness, the more you feel the crushing weight of the world above and the dizzying reality of the world further below. You suddenly long for the surface and wonder if you will ever see the sky again. Okay, objective. If each surviving investigator, that's not a good adjective, is at the Descent to Yoth and there is no doom on it, you may advance. So Descent to Yoth is a well, it's a place in the exploration deck. I don't know what color it is. I don't know what it's connected to. I mean, presumably it's connected here, but I don't know that. So
maybe.
Yeah, who knows, right? That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, we just started the investigation phase, and we're looking for the descent to Yoth. There's a bunch of treacheries in the exploration deck. What should we do, Leo? Ursula's looking to Leo like, we should keep going, right?
Come so far, might as well. I haven't heard of this Yoth fella, but sounds boring. Kind of like a yawn.
Oh, I doubt it's like that, Leo. I'm sure it's something to do with this fabulous ancient civilization that lived here. She's like looking all around the walls, trying to figure out, like, you know, the degree of technical sophistication of the people that lived here that were able to carve out stone but left behind no indications of their civilization. Very interesting stuff.
You do know that ancient usually means long dead.
I do, and yet I point to the like exploded head of the snake thing that's like, you know, in the cavern, just further back.
Yeah, that's an ancient snake now.
Long dead.
That's not how exploration works.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna. I'll give us a start, Crosshair, then, and I'll see if I can maybe get us. Unless you want to start to see if you want to grab an exploration first, but I don't know if you do.
I'd rather see what happens.
That's fair. I mean, and I'm good to rush along and see what I can find. So, our first action, Ursula. Now that we've mapped out this dark hollow, I'm gonna explore and see what I can find. I'm looking for a yellow circle or a red square. That is a yellow circle, which is also connected to the. I'm gonna put it here, and it's also connected to where I just was, so I get to move to it. Vast passages. As an additional cost for you to explore while you are there, check your supplies. If no investigator has binoculars, you must spend an additional action. The scale of these caverns is dizzying. It is truly a world of its own. Well, I'm just going to try to clear these clues so we can explore from here. That's what I'm going to try to do. If you don't mind, that is. That was a successful exploration. Feeling good. Let's...
Yeah, because you can do a free investigation.
Yeah. I'm going to try to find us, get us all the clues. Ursula's already like, torchlight. She's looking around. She's trying to figure out what's going on. I'm 4-2. That's a clue. I'll take it. And one more. I won't be able to explore. Sorry?
It'll cost 2.
Oh, to explore from here. But investigating at least is good. Oh, yeah. I won't be able to explore this turn because it'll cost an extra action.
Explore. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah.
The dream diary is still guiding her through the caverns just to see if she can do anything here. It's leading her towards the center of the cavern where there's like a shallow bowl. It seems to be almost forgotten by time. I have 6 intellect. 7, sorry. Oh, yay! Okay. +1. Clear the location. Put a thing on the Hawkeye folding camera. Yes! Give me that sanity. She's like... Ursula's like figuring it out, and she's so happy that, some of the more mysterious happenings are all seeming to make sense. In the bowl... at the basin that she finds is a relic that looks very much like one she had back at the Etzli temple. A snake coiling around the wrist. And I am going to keep this tooth of Etzli. This is a relic that gives me willpower and agility when resolving treacheries, which feels pretty good here.
Solid.
That's me.
Alrighty. Well, nothing special happened. So, Leo is just gonna have a game of cards with Dario.
Oh, that's nice. Do you win?
Like, Yeah, you always win against Dario.
This guy
Taking
just loves his resources.
2 resources. Thank you.
Thank you.
And as my second, Leo decides that, well, let's just go have a look-see around
All right.
and gonna explore. So what are we looking for? Red square or a... Yeah, red square basically.
Good. So you keep drawing unless it's a treachery or a red square.
Hazard.
That looks like a treachery to me. No, it's not a location. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, Leo. Ew.
Yeah, Leo is just like, well, Ursula went that way, so let's try to go that way.
Yeah,
And
let's try and go the other way.
Just has this feeling like, well, it depends actually. Because I have to put no turning back to this location or your location. Oh, actually, do I want to screw us over?
It's a good question, Crosshair. Do you want to screw us over? I'm gonna let you answer that one though.
Because I could put this on the mouth of Nyan because it's a cool lore thing that the entrance to the cave falls down and...
That's honestly, that actually does sound pretty cool because there's a way to get rid of the rock slide, right?
Yeah, so basically in the distance Leo can hear like the earth shatter and crumble as the mouth of Nyan just crumbles closed behind them.
Uh-oh.
And Leo is just like, well, I guess there's no turning back now. And winks at the camera.
Why do you keep doing that? Who are you talking to?
I guess I'm gonna explore again.
Yep. I mean, yeah. I don't think there's any enemies in the exploration deck. As I mentioned on previous occasions, the return to version of I know, it's the worst. I wish it wasn't like that. The FFG releases return to the various campaigns, and specifically the return to version of the Forgotten Age changes how exploration works, which is great, specifically because instead of starting with a bunch of treacheries, you instead start with just locations in the exploration deck. But then every time you explore, you have to shuffle a card into it. So it might be an enemy, which is even worse. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, what's this? What's happening? Oh
Leo
no! Oh,
exploring.
what's the Hall of Idolatry, bud?
Leo just peers into a cavern like, well, what's here? And sees this hall of like statues and about creepy things and stuff like that. So it's basically another hall. Nothing else. Okay. It's an ancient cave. There's nothing else there.
No statues, no nothing? Oh.
Yeah. There's only one small thing. Check the campaign log if you could.
Yeah, sure.
If there are 5 or more tally marks under Yig's Fury, draw the top card of the encounter deck. Top 2 cards instead if there are 10 or more tally marks.
I like the implication. The game is like, wow, if you have 10 or more, like, you're in big trouble, mister. We're sitting here, we've got 19.
So, basically, the whole thing about Leo killing everything and slaughtering half the Yig's population is coming and biting him in the ass.
Yeah, just like that Just like that Curse of Yig, right? Like every time you've taken one of the like serpent's like lives, it's coming down to this. This is what's happening.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna draw 2 encounter cards now.
Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, Crosshair, I'm gonna just flip the location of these locations. I think it's gonna make more sense because one of them is more central than the other. But you're still at the Hall of Idolatry now, so because it automatically moves you. Yeah, but it shouldn't change anything.
That's 1 and that's 2. There's the Fang of Yig.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Peril. Where did the peril go? I put it.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna do this then. Yeah. And just because it was too easy for Leo, as he walks into the cavern of statues and instantly another Fang of Yeek starts hissing and crawling towards him and like, you're gonna die here. Leo has this feeling of an ill omen in the air, like I actually think that I deserve this.
Oh God. He's questioning himself now? What's happened?
Yeah, well, like killing 20, 30 things during a couple of weeks might do something to you.
Yeah, maybe might, yeah.
So we're gonna place 1 doom on this location.
Okay.
And each investigator takes 1 horror.
At that location. Yeah, okay. Phew. No offense. But phew.
That's that. Does it go into the discard pile?
I believe so, yeah. It doesn't say anything else happens, so yeah, just discards.
Cool.
That's a very that was a pretty wild last action. Oh, I'll just find this location. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but of course the next phase is the enemy phase.
Yep. Which means that the Fang of Yeek will try and bite Leo's head off.
As you do.
And I can't, while it's engaged with a poisoned investigator, which I am, of course, again, I can't play cards or commit cards to skill tests.
Okay. Oh, can't commit cards to skill. Well, playing cards, like, at least I don't think you need to play any events or whatever. Committing cards kind of sucks, but...
And as always, well, Mitch is just horrified how unprepared and, like, unprofessional Leo has become on his old age.
Unprofessional.
He's horrified, so takes 1 horror.
Oh, sure.
Scruffles, as he does, protects his master, owner, and takes 1 damage, which means that also the Fang of Yeek takes 1 damage, because Scruffles scuffles with the Fang of Yeek.
Scruffles scuffles. Love it.
Upkeep.
Well, you know what? Honestly, how am I out of cards? Damn, I'm just burning through my cards here. Draw a card, gain a resource. And it's now the end of the round, so if there are any, I think, Snake Scourge and there was some
Snake Scourge. Bye-bye.
Anything else? I'm just going to check. I think that was it. No turning back. Just the Mouth of Kinyan is now closed for business.
Yeah, and everybody is hurt.
Yeah. Everybody hurts. This is... I put a healing card in my deck specifically for this reason, and just... it's okay. We'll figure it out. In the Mythos phase, we have to place a Doom, And then I check the Doom threshold. There's 7
Yep.
Doom in play, so we're going to advance. But it's okay, because we advanced the act before the agenda. I feel like that's good progress.
Yeah, it's at least better than before.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to remove Doom from the locations. I'm going to flip this over. Agenda 1B. Son of a... Check the campaign log. If the Harbinger is still alive, from the entrance far behind you, despite the fucking rock slide, a threatening hiss and an all-too-familiar rattling causes you to freeze in terror. You grip the nearest weapon you can find and turn in fright. Hands trembling. How has it followed you this far? When will this awful hunt end? Search the collection for the Harbinger of Volusia. Spawn it at the location furthest from all investigators. If there are 8 or more tally marks, it enters play at the lead investigator's location instead. It enters play with damage on it, so it's at my location, and it is very scary. This is the Harbinger. 3 fight, 20 health, 3 evade. Alert, hunter, retaliate. Every time you attack or evade it, it gets a resource, and eventually you wear it down enough that it vanishes. So, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to try to stay ahead of this as best I can. That's the game plan that I have. Yeah.
I have a plan too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Agenda 2A. Eyes in the dark. Bright yellow eyes peer at you from all sides as you continue delving deeper into the cavern. The glowing orbs vanish as light is cast on them, reappearing as soon as the darkness returns. Okay, so again, there's the same thing. Explore if there are no clues on your location. So we have to clear the clues. This agenda has 12 plus 2, 14 Doom threshold, which feels generous, but it probably isn't.
And I have a feeling that the thing that happens after those 14 go through is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I have the same feeling here.
And we are already at 2, so...
Yeah. Well, look, we just need to find the place, right? And then clear it of Doom, I think. If we have to clear the descent to Yoth of Doom, we just have to find it. So I feel like we can just, try to do that. Oh, right, we have to draw some encounter cards. Hooray. I'll start here. So, the slithering, hissing beast, 10 feet tall or whatever, holding this glorious golden spear, rears up out of the darkness, and Ursula stumbles back. Oh, a classic. It's the Curse of Yig. That actually doesn't bother me nearly as much. So now I have 0 combat and 6 health. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. Like I am absolutely okay with this. So I'm gonna leave that right there.
Oh, my turn.
Yep. Yig stares down at me.
Whee!
What you got? Something good? Uh-oh.
Yeah, basically, Leo just finds himself cornered by this Fang of Yig, which is just another Saturday to him.
I mean, probably, right?
Basically, putting Doomed into play in your threat area, you cannot disengage from enemies or move, which, let's be honest, Leo isn't much of a runner, and he usually doesn't run away from enemies anyway, so...
Nope. Not being able to move kind of sucks, though. I mean, eventually.
And basically I have to use Fight or Feat to remove it, and each time I fail, its difficulty goes down by 1, so it's not permanent.
Yeah, unless you get unlucky. I mean, hopefully that's okay.
Yeah, but currently Leo doesn't have to move anywhere, so...
Yeah, that's true. Okay. How are we doing? I feel like that was the mythos phase. You don't need to move because you've got the Fang of Yig right where you need it.
Yeah,
I have the
I couldn't. I wasn't planning on moving anyway. But I'm gonna take a quick toilet.
I was just thinking
but
the same.
you can. Oh, okay.
No, I was
gonna
thinking the
say
same.
that
So
you can do your turn, but
no, well, if I return before you, I will start my turn then. But we're gonna go to our BRB screen, folks, and we're gonna be right back. Hope you're enjoying yourselves so far. Stay cool. I'm gonna get more water too. See you in a sec. Ah, hello. Welcome back to Swoom. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game, where sometimes we take breaks because we're human. I have... Oh, that's very loud. I opened a... oh, Crosshair, are you back?
good timing.
Hello.
Yeah.
I had to open my window a little further. It is quite hot. Which, you know, when you're sitting in a room with a computer, a light... a backdrop that's quite close to your back. It's humid, you know. It's not that.
And me.
And you. Oh, you. All right, you wanted me to take my turn, so take my turn I shall, Crosshair. The Doom Kano is in full effect, I see. This goddamn Harbinger.
I have to say to the people watching a little behind the scenes thing, which is funny to me because Scott couldn't get the same mic working on our Discord call. So to me, it sounds like Scott is sitting on the toilet as he's talking.
I feel like Rocky would appreciate that in particular. Because, Rocky, I believe you can confirm that I am not currently sitting in the bathroom. But, well, no, hang on. You know what? I have a green screen. Anything's possible. Maybe I could Photoshop myself. And anyway. Yeah, Crosshair, I'm going to get to the bottom of that because that is wildly annoying. Yes! Yeah, Rocky, there's now certain cards that have, like, built-in noise suppression. Like sound cards that have... or CPUs? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. But I haven't yet experimented with it, but I have a feeling with the move we're going to be looking into big fans and stuff, and we'll see how that goes. Okie dokie, Crosshair. Ursula is looking up at this towering lizard creature in the vast passages. I think... And I hope you'll excuse me for taking all the glory here, but I think my first action is going to be to bravely run away.
Yeah. As long as you run towards me, it's going to be fine.
Okay. Well, okay, that's yeah, I was going to maybe try to explore from here, but no, I'm super happy to come towards you. That's okay by me. Her dream diary, of course, has, you know, sketches, words, phrases, fragments of thought about this harbinger, and recalling her dreams, she remembers ducking under some of the growth here in the vast passages and taking off in search of Leo in the Hall of Idolatry. So I'm going to commit my Essence of the Dream, which has extra wild icons because I'm engaged with an enemy. Dreams of a madman. And she is mad. Okay, I'm going to evade. I have, well, I don't know, 8 agility versus the 3 of the Harbinger. So let's get it. Yes. Okay. Good. So, evaded. I'm going to put that here. Whoa. Second action, I'm going to GTFO. And I'm going to start investigating. You hear Ursula long before you see her. And as she sort of runs in breathlessly, she's like, the big one, the big lizard. Spear. You know, like she's trying to describe it to you.
Leo looks at Mitch and just nods to him like, go get the big one.
Whoa, the big one. Oh boy. I get a free investigate, and I'll get another investigate after that. I'm gonna try to grab. I'll try to grab these clues. It's a 3-shard location. Ursula is. She hasn't forgotten about the giant lizard creature behind her, but she's hoping she like, you know, got away from it in time. What was I gonna say? yeah, she's hoping, she's like really struck by a lot of these sculptures. Some of them are of snake-like creatures, and she's going to investigate them for depictions of Yig. I have 5 intellect, and I'll throw in this perception to be 7. That's a clue. Draw a card. Take a clue. And I will investigate again at a 5. Let's try to clear these things, eh, Leo? She's oh yes, another 0. Okay, I'm using up all my luck. I hope you don't mind. Whoop. Ursula has not even noticed that there's another enemy in this room. She has not even noticed.
Leo figured. Leo is gonna do this like Indiana Jones-esque move as he hears that his arch nemesis is on the way.
Ooh.
Like the big lizard. It's gonna be like a huge payday for him if he manages to grab that one. So he just whips his 45 automatic towards the Fang of Yig. And just gonna commit a machete to this also, which means that it's gonna be a 6 on 3. Okay.
Skulls are something.
-3 if you're in a cave, but
I think we are in a
don't
cave.
care. It's a 6 on 3 anyway.
That's okay. That's good then. So kerblamo.
Yeah, Leo just whips his pistol at the Fang of Yig and blows its brains off. Anyway, Ursula.
What was that, Leo?
Nothing, and just wipes some of the blood on the decorated skull.
Ugh.
Leo just thinks for a moment, like, yeah, Mitch, you got the thing ready?
What the heck?
Mitch just nods and brings over rather large crates.
Oh my god. Yes.
Leo just straps on this flamethrower.
I mean, this is just... Yay! I like how you were like, don't need this gun anymore. Yeet!
Yep. And then Leo looks at Mitch, and did you bring the other thing? And Mitch hands him over a second pack of fuel for the...
Of course! Oh, perfection.
So
Of
yeah,
course.
Leo is gonna use contraband, so that means that the flamethrower currently has 8 ammo.
It's just ridiculous. There's one I'm putting this out there for you, Crosshair. One archetype I've never played in Arkham, and I think that's definitely the next thing I want to do for our team game. There's like 4 or 5 different quote unquote big guns in Guardian. This is one of them for sure. And they all work a little different, and I think that's really cool. But this is just magnificent. I mean, look at this. +4.
Yeah. +4 attack and does 4 damage as I see fit. And currently it has 8 ammo, so Leo just lights up the end of the flamethrower and like, now we're cooking with gas.
Yep. All right. I mean, that's pretty strong. There's no enemies that are ready right now. So in upkeep, obviously, there's a hiss that sort of emerges, a horrible, low, throaty growl hiss sound from down in the vast passages. But it's upkeep, you know. We'll do that. We'll do the thing.
Yep. Through the card.
That's a lot of ammo.
Yeah, I'm
Yay.
just thinking that I need to. Oh yeah, I can't kill the harbinger because it takes 3 damage and then it goes away.
Well, it takes
Damn.
3 attacks and then goes away.
Yeah, but that's only
Oh.
12 damage.
Although, look, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like this thing has appeared every scenario so far. I might be wrong. It might be all but one or something. But like, I feel pretty strongly like we're gonna see the Harbinger again at some point.
Yep. Leo is just preparing to kill it at one point.
Yes. Hey, look, if you want to spend your time lighting it up with fire, like, I'm not gonna stop you. Is all I'm saying. Yeah. Look, mythos phase.
But first, fun phase.
Fun phase. Oh, and I forgot. Of course, you're also trapped. We got to get you out of that tomb at some point.
Yeah. Some point.
We're at 3 out of 13 doom because of the 3 out of 14 because of the doom on locations. But that's okay for now. I'm gonna draw an encounter card. Oh, well, that's okay. You know what? We're gonna I'm gonna evade it. That's my plan. This is a Brood of Yig, a serpentine creature with scaled arms, bearing armor and weaponry. It has a curved dagger. These creatures are sort of like half snake, half human hybrids. Ursula is not a biologist. She does not know what to make of them. She just knows she has to keep pushing onward. The Brood of Yig has 9 fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 9 fight, but it still only has 2 evade. So, that's good.
Oh, right, my turn.
All over to you. Ooh.
There's no turning back.
Uh-oh.
So I think the cave is just crumbling behind them as this harbinger moves forwards towards them.
Yeah, I sure hope we don't need that location. I mean, we don't know which locations we need, right? Like, that's the problem.
Oh, that's Oh, right.
We're looking for a specific one, but I don't know what color it is, or I don't know how to find it.
That's a central location, so maybe better to put it here.
Okay. Yeah. So we can't go in or leave, but we can test 3 combat or use a pickaxe to discard it from a connecting location. So we can hammer through it with your pickaxe.
Yeah, and Dark Hollow doesn't have any other locations connected to it, so.
Okay. So that at least we won't need to do anything there. That's good.
Yeah. I think that went well.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I've seen worse.
I've had worse. What do you are you first or am I first? What do you think?
I could burn it.
If you feel confident, it has 9 fight.
I'm just wondering, if I fail with a flamethrower, does it do damage to you?
My understanding, and I can look that up, which I probably should. My understanding is that if you don't have the enemy in your threat area, so if you don't engage it, if you fail the attack, yeah, the damage gets dealt to the player instead. But I'm just gonna see, because that would be, that'd be.
That's bad.
That would be bad. Where is it? The fight action probably. I'm just gonna check crosshair real quick. If an investigator fails the test against an enemy that is engaged with the damage of the attack is dealt to the investigator engaged with the enemy. Yes.
Yeah.
So I would take.
I won't be doing that.
Roast me alive.
If I do... Oh, I can't do that. God damn it.
I mean, you can, like... I mean, I can invade the enemy and then it'll be evaded, hopefully. But, you know, I don't know about the rest of my turn.
Engaging is 1 turn, right?
Mm-hmm. It takes an action, yeah. Which is hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. That's... Yeah, first Leo is just gonna polish his decorated skull.
Oh, sure. You never know.
As one does.
As one does.
That's good. Okay, cool. Then Leo is gonna just whistle at the Ludovic and nod at it like, hey.
Hey.
Ugly face. Come here.
Looks over at you. Starts to slither towards you instead. Ursula's like, thanks, buddy. You know.
Yeah, the Ludovic obviously recognizes Leo as the slaughterer of his kind.
Yep, that is correct.
You will pay for what you have done. Yeah.
You say that every time, yeah.
So Leo is just gonna aim his flamethrower, and it would be 8 against 9.
Oof.
Oh, I'm not gonna draw -1 anyway, but I might draw a 0. So yeah, I'm gonna commit my... no, I'm not gonna commit that one. I'm gonna commit that one. Inspiring presence, like, boys, what's this? I'm just gonna fire the flamethrower at the...
Oh god.
Fire the flamethrower at the thing in the chat. And ban that one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy.
I just banned the bot.
I see. Okay. I didn't even see it pop up in my chat. Look at that.
Cool.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
It works.
Boom.
So yeah. It's gonna be a 9 on 9. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not. Flamethrower.
Yeah, -2.
Well, you know.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'll stay here and help, deal with them. Next turn, maybe I can.
Yeah. Well, that was that.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to get these clues, and then I can explore. I don't know if I want to leave the Harbinger, I don't know if I want to leave just the Harbinger on you, killing all your allies, just laying waste to everyone.
It's actually fine, because the Harbinger will come here, and then I'm gonna use 3 attacks next turn.
To burn it down.
Because I'm gonna rain down hellfire on these.
As you do.
Things.
Yep. Okay, well in that case, then I think I'm gonna try to get both of these clues, and then explore, and I'll probably fail the explore, but we'll try, see what the orange location is. Let's do it. I have 5 intellect, so I'll commit my Essence of the Dream to be at 7. Okay, that's fine. I'll get a clue. So Ursula is desperately sort of ransacking this hall of statues and treasures. She's not necessarily interested in the artifacts themselves, but she knows that Leo and his band of thugs, his allies, are holding off horrible beasts at the end of the hall. She knows that she's the person who has to keep pressing forward. I have 5 intellect again. I'll try 5 to 3. Yes. Good. Got that last clue. Okay, and I can explore from here, which feels like a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. If nothing else, I'll clear out another thing from the deck. So I'm going to explore, and I'm looking for the orange heart location. Not that one? That's deep dark. That's actually totally fine. So Ursula's not able to find a way out. She only encounters darker and darker hallways and starts to have trouble finding her way back. You can't discover more than one clue, Crosshair. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, exactly. So that's okay at least. Phew. Okay, that's... Oh, no, that's it. Oh, look at that. Great. Sorry, I forgot you had taken your turn already. Okay, in the enemy phase, hunters hunt, right?
It's true.
Yeah, so the Harbinger is going to hunt in, and there's no prey instruction, so we can choose who it engages. If you if you want it. If you want it, here it comes.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, boy. And then everyone, makes some attacks or whatever. Whoops.
Yeah, I think some people are gonna die.
Whee! Who's gonna die? Who's gonna die?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna paint the picture of Mitch shooting at these things and Dario doing what Dario does and Leo scuffling with all this and somewhere barking and fighting things. It's also scruffles as they fight the Harbinger of Valusia and the Brood of Yig, and then I'm gonna assign the damage somehow.
Okay, so it's a big melee. It's like one of those big smoke clouds. There's arms and legs and slithery snake skin poking out onto various sides.
Yeah, so the 1 damage from Brood of Yig will go on Scruffles. The 1 horror and 2 damage from... can I do it like that?
I think you can. I believe assigning damage and horror is just it all comes in at the same time, and you can kind of choose how you want to do that. I'm gonna see damage, see health and damage. What's it say here? Why does it not say dealing is on 7? I'm pretty sure you're right though, Crosshair.
Yeah, because that means that Dario will take 2 damage. The 1 horror from the Brood of Yig, and then the 2 horror from Harbinger of Valusia goes 1 on Mitch and 1 on Leo, which means that after all this dust settles, Dario and Mitch are nowhere to be seen.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
I think that works.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's pretty heavy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss.
They'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, like Ursula remembers Will Malison's head full of tiny needles, and she's like, I'm not so sure. But we'll see. Okay, that's upkeep. How are we feeling, other than the fact that you've got like a huge number of enemies on you now?
Well, basically, what happens is that if I fail next turn, I die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, I have the ability. Yeah, I have the ability to.
Actually,
oh, yeah.
I might survive 1 more turn.
That would be good. If you fail, I have the ability to try to get in there and distract them a little bit, right? Try to take one off you and evade it so that at least it won't attack this round. That might be helpful.
I think what we'll do is Leo is gonna light the whole hall of statues on fire and see what happens after.
Okay, that sound you know what? We'll do our mythos phase just in case there's more enemies or whatever. I roll. That could be a problem. Rocky.
Dying is not preferred.
Dying is not preferred, but sometimes we're up to 4 out of 14 doom. Sorry. I'll draw my encounter card. I hope it's not yay. This is Snake Scourge. Treat each of your items as if they were blank. So I don't get my Dream Diary, and I don't get my Hawkeye, and I don't get my Tooth. Ugh. That's actually kind of sucks. So Ursula is distracted momentarily by a feeling of slithering. She goes to bat something off her leg and then freezes as she notices indeed a large snake is slithering up her leg. She has to deal with it slowly and let it take some of her items. That's me.
But at least you're not poisoned. So.
Yet. That is correct.
Oh, I'm entombed.
Again?
Fine.
Okay, deeper entombed. All right, okay, that's fun.
Well, it kind of makes sense because there's 2 enemies now, and one of them is a rather huge one. And
yeah, it is. It's quite. Oh god. At least the Harbinger isn't massive. Like, at least, right? Because massive, then I would also be taking punches from it, and that's just. I'm weak, I guess, is what I'm saying. Let me ask you, do you want to start Hare? Do you want to does Leo want to start with the
yes.
fighting? Oh yes.
The enemy chosen for this attack must be the enemy engaged with you with the highest fight. I think it counts.
Son of a. That's so annoying. Sorry,
I think it counts.
Yeah.
It counts the Brood of Yig, I think.
I think it does, yeah. Oh no! If you let me go first, I can try to pull it off you and evade it.
No.
But only if. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
No.
Ooh,
we have to deal with this.
All right.
No, Leo is just gonna be like, crack his neck and like aim his flamethrower at these huge snakes. So it's an 8 on 9. Let's go all out again because it goes so well. That's a 9 on 9.
Oy, oy. Exactly.
That's a 10 on 9.
Okay. So that's a lot of skill value you got there.
Yep. It's gonna have to be that. Fire away.
Oh, I can't look. Did it work?
I'd like to say yes.
But
it's an elder sign.
Ooh, that is not so good.
So yeah. Yep. At least there's no retaliate.
Not on that one anyway.
Yeah, because the target was the Brood of Yig, so the Harbinger doesn't retaliate. Right?
Correct. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh god.
Okay. Well. I guess we're firing again.
Yeah, if you want to, I mean, I don't want you to die, but I also know that evasion is not really a possibility here for you.
Because I can't evade because I'll fail.
That is correct, yeah.
I can't do any actions because I'll take damage.
Mm-hmm.
If I draw an elder sign, I'm gonna take 1 direct horror, right?
Will you?
Or can I assign it to...
Oh, yeah, it doesn't say direct, so I think it would just be you can assign it. But I also am looking at the enemies engaged with you, and it's starting to look looking a little dicey over there.
Well, here we go. I have nothing to add to this, so it's gonna be a 8 or 9.
Whee! Oh god.
That's a nope.
Oh god, the flames. Is it just that the flames aren't reaching them, or that they're immune, or is it sputtering out? Like, what's happening?
No idea, but this isn't looking good. That's an elder sign, of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3 elder signs, so either I die or Scruffle dies.
Scruffles. No.
Actually, I have no actions left. I can't take any horror. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the Harbinger if we want to survive this, both.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, my plan was to at least pull one of them off you. Well, I think I can save you for a turn. It's not ideal, but if you're gonna die, that's okay. Oh, hey, it's Thanatoasted. What's up, Thanatoasted?
Yep.
I've got special guest star the Crosshair here on Twombed today, but no.
Hello.
Yeah.
But yes, Scruffles runs away with his tail tucked between his legs.
Scruffles. Now. Okay. Ursula is not brave per se, but she knows when her friends are in trouble. Ugh, Crosshair, hang on. I'm gonna close my outer window as well. It's very rainy out there. 2 seconds. There you go. Woo-hoo. It's really coming down out there. Thanatoasted, just want to say welcome. We're enjoying some Arkham Horror LCG. The Entropy's Disciple? That's right, Thanatoasted. Got the Crosshair direct on my stream. Unfortunately, you've caught Leo Anderson at not the best time. Almost out of sanity over here. Less good.
Yep. Basically, you have to take both of the enemies.
I do, and also engage counts as a... engage deals attacks of opportunity.
Oh, does it?
It
because
does.
I didn't count.
Oh, I don't think
I didn't count that last time.
Did you? Because I feel like you didn't have anyone else on you at the time. Right? I think you only had the... You didn't have anything. You took the Brood of Yig off me? I think?
No, but I engaged the Brood of Yig, but I didn't have an enemy. Is it that they take an attack of opportunity when there's 2 of them? Or...
Yeah, it's just that... Oh, yes, I guess that's what I mean is like... yeah, if you're already engaged with an enemy, it triggers an attack of opportunity from them.
Oh, right. So you'd have to take the Brood of Yig first, and then take those damages, and then...
Well, if I get lucky...
Take the...
So here's the plan, because I don't want you to die, so I think the only way I can really do this... I'm gonna regret this. Thanatoasted, my wife and I played what I think is the base game, and we got wrecked. That's correct. The core, especially with the limited card pool and stuff, is hard. This game is hard. Also, unfair. Wildly unfair. We're almost at the end. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Hair. Here's the idea. I'm gonna engage the Harbinger off you. Okay? Second action,
Okay.
I'm going to evade it. I'm going to commit this field work to be 5-3, and I'm hoping to evade it. And then, yeah, that's the plan. Here we go. For the win! Oh!
That's 3 elder signs in 4 pools.
Why? Okay. Well, now I can't engage, so I will just attempt to evade again at a 4. Oh god, it has it has alert. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so it also deals me 2 damage and 2 horror. Bam! Ursula's like, get over here, you big brute, and she just spears Ursula through the shoulder. She's like, running off, screaming down the hall. Yep.
And then let's move that investigation state into the enemy state. And do you know what happens in the enemy states?
Yes, we do. Oh my god.
The Brood of Yig and actually the
of course,
Harbinger.
it's on Yoon again, yeah. Oh, that was so dumb. I should have just
So
run away.
They double corner Leo, who's trying to frantically burn them with the flamethrower, but somehow the flame has died in this dank cave, and well, the entombed picture really paints it like.
Oh god. Yeah, some sort of horrible hulking creature over you as it bears down on you.
So I'll take 3 damage. I'm fine. And I also take 3 horror, which is not so fine.
Not as good, that's for sure. Ouch.
Flip.
I realize now, much too late, of course, Crosshair. Well, not too late, but like I realize the other option was leave you behind, try to explore from here. Maybe the orange location is the place that we need. Maybe I'm able to get all the doom off of it. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'd be able to win the scenario. But I don't want to leave you behind.
Yeah, the 3 misses with the flamethrower really screwed over.
Yeah. The +7 fight from Vengeance Points is just disgusting. Honestly.
Yeah. And it's not that bad. It's like it has 1 more attack than I do. But
But, in the game, right, like we want to go at least 1 or 2 over if we can. Well, you know how it is, but... Okay, yeah. Well, we've both been defeated by horror, so we each take a mental trauma, I believe. This is super bad, but hopefully I will be able to pick up some sanity healing cards.
So, shall we see what happens next?
Yes, indeed. If no resolution was reached, each investigator was defeated. You awaken, lying on a rough stone in a place much colder and deeper than before. You stand and take stock of your surroundings, noting the red glow that seems to emanate from the cavern to your left. You follow it for several minutes, until finally it leads you to a well-lit entryway filled with stone pillars. At the far end of the room lies an ornate and elaborately decorated doorway. Ooh. A stone disc that has been rolled aside to unveil the hellish realm beyond. Hellish. Check the campaign log. If the investigators rescued Alejandro, or if Alejandro is missing, I'm pretty sure we rescued him, but yes, it's over here on the left, I remember. We rescued him, but we can't take him, so that still counts, though. Yeah. Resolution 1. Finally, Yoth, Cavern of the Serpents, the cursed ones who fled the destruction of Volusia. Alejandro examines the entryway with... Oh, where the hell were you like 2 minutes ago, dude? He examines the entryway with wonder in his eyes, arms raised in exultation. You know not of what he speaks, and you are beginning to grow worried. Okay. Interesting. Just then, something scutters behind you, and a sound like the click-clacking of a claw catches you by surprise. Emerging from the darkness, Crosshair, behind you, are several alien creatures, the likes of which you have never seen. 10 feet tall, with conical bodies that end in 4 strange appendages of varying lengths. There you are, Alejandro says calmly. One of the creatures responds by clicking its claws against one another in a deliberate pattern. Take their minds, Alejandro commands the creatures. We have no further use for them. It is your last human memory. If the Harbinger... yes, please? Do questions?
No, carry on.
Okay, all right, good. If the Harbinger of Valusia entered play, we have to record how much damage is on it. That hasn't changed, so that's fine. For each vengeance point in the victory display, record a tally mark under Yig's Fury, and investigators earn experience equal to Victory X. So, let's have a look. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, let's. How much? How much vengeance is there? Oh my God.
No, it counts the victory points, right?
It also counts the victory points. Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, 7 more vengeance.
Oh boy. So Yig's Fury, we are up to 26. Definitely a new record. But 2 experience each, which goes towards which is added to the 5. So we have 7 to spend before the next scenario, which is not bad, honestly. Can definitely think of some things to do with 7 experience.
Yeah, we've done great so far, considering that we've failed every single scenario.
No, that third scenario was fucking baller. We won it like quite handily. Every other scenario has been an absolute disaster on wheels, though. You're correct.
Yep.
Like frighteningly so. Thanatos wants to know if we just got by an abyssal or an infernal. I don't know. It's a 10-foot tall conical body creature with 4 strange appendages and claws. That sounds like an alien to me.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, exactly. So, that's that. So, Crosshair and I have some decisions to make in terms of our upgrades before the next scenario. 7 experience is nothing to sniff at, and we know what our weaknesses are. It's horror for me. So I have to figure out how I can best get my healing card out, or maybe more soak. I don't know, something.
Yeah, I think the weakness is pulling stuff like this from the chaos bag. Or maybe this.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Here, I'm going to make sure people are seeing what we're looking at. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Hang on, how do you
Maybe
keep doing
one
that?
of these.
Yay!
Well,
that's a good one.
Took a while.
Jeez. This is the thing, right? Like, there's definitely more -2s or lower than there are 0s or higher, right? Like that's almost always going to be the case.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to risk it too, right?
You know what's the fun part?
What's the fun part?
Next time we play, I'm gonna start with 3 sanity.
Subscribers.
Oh, Kung Fu Fenris resubscribing. Thank you. Kung Fu Fenris has resubscribed, which we appreciate. 15, incredible. 15 glorious months of just, yeah. We won, Kung Fu Fenris. We won so handily. It was nobody got hurt. Everything was really easy. Yeah.
Well, Scott, when you said that this might be a shorter game evening because this scenario might be a bit shorter, you weren't wrong.
No, I was not. I will say, I think it's hard to know, but I feel like we're quite close to the end because if we had been able to toast these snakes faster, or with fewer shit chaos pulls, which is no one's fault, obviously, we would have maybe explored, we would have maybe found the right location. It says if there's no doom on it, so I'm kind of curious for myself what that, does it enter with a bunch of doom? How do you get rid of it? But we weren't on a clock, really. It was just the creatures, so I need to think about that for myself as well.
And the thing is, I fired 4 shots with the flamethrower and did 0 damage.
Yeah, just absolutely wild. It does not make any sense to me.
Yeah, with 8 attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just now. 8 to 9 or whatever, but still, it's just disgusting. Hey, but we do love the flamethrower. That's the key here.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
So, so yeah, I'm considering upgrading into, if not cards that heal, that at least cards that have more soak. I'm gonna see what I can like find, or cards that draw cards so I can find them faster. I don't know, but I mean that was a pretty exciting adventure, Crosshair.
Yeah, it didn't end well as it usually does. Doomkano.
No, that is correct. But you know, if we had fun, that's what's important.
Yep, we had fun.
Yes, we did.
Or I'll let the quote bot say how
Oh,
the
come on,
game went.
Quotebot. Liz Lemon's jetpack exploded on Crosshair, if you know what I mean. What is this guy? Oh, boy. So I think that's fun. That sounds like fun. I think that's what fun is.
Yeah, well, basically my jetpack did explode because I couldn't hit anything on
That
my
is actually
flamethrower,
very prescient. That's a really good point. Scott, do the boom boom. What? Oh gosh. Hey, anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Toned. Yay! We will most likely be right back here, same time next week, 1700 Eastern. Oh, hello, Eravana. I think you did. Pop on in, see if you can get a quote that'll rival, quote, Scott, do the boom boom. Tomorrow at 1300, at 1 o'clock, is Punchy Book Club. Thank you, Crosshair. And at 1800 is Exaltwitch Academy over on RPG Clinic, which we love. We're very excited. The season is drawing to a close, but we have lots of great, exciting things afterwards. I'm sorry, everyone. I know. Oh, there's a little gym and everything. That is not a gym. What? Oh, thanks, Thelia. Yeah, sorry, folks. Like, well, I don't know if we're ending early. It's just these streams tend to last between 2 and 3 hours, and I'm not setting up another scenario. I'm hot. I'm hot and I'm tired. Also, it's like 3 a.m. for you, Crosshair, right? Or no, maybe not. But
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Okay, cool.
Like, I could go for another 4 hours, but yeah, all the setup and XP spending, and
I think
and we don't have a system for going into Octodad or something. We should.
We should have a bonus Octodad stream. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Rocky's right. I've been streaming all day, and my face was on Exaltwitch Academy, the rewatch, so you know. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, look, folks, it's so good to see all of you. I'm so happy to see all of you here, and we are very excited, like I said, for Punchy Book Club tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Exaltwitch Academy session 19 at 6 o'clock. John's been ramping shit up of late, so I'm very excited to share that with you all. I think I'm just going to bid everybody adieu. Crosshair, thoughts, feelings to close this out, other than something about jetpacks?
If you want to have a good time, don't play Arkham. But if you want to have fun, play Arkham.
Yay! That's something I can get behind. Oh no, Graspila, everyone's coming in at the end. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You all, well, all right, reset the scenario, Crosshair. We're going again. Just kidding. Thank you all so much for joining us. I'll play you out on some spooky music. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye.